What's up, guys? Welcome to Form Trends and welcome to Umea University. I'm here in Sweden to cover the MA Transportation Design projects. But Umea also has projects in Advanced Product Design and Interaction Design on the MA level. So it is definitely a school to watch. There is, as I mentioned, incredible projects coming out from this school, and every year it's going on better and better. There's people here from all sorts of manufacturers, from the aviation industry, from the car design industry, and it's consistently just growing.
Hi, my name is Raoul Salas, and this is my degree project for Umea Institute of Design. And the idea was to make a proposal that was a reaction against artificial intelligence, as we run a risk of living in a future with no relevant human action. So I looked into traditional handcrafted methods for the creation of this car. So there's a strong element of material authenticity as well. No plastics pretending to be chrome or leather by texturing, no appearances. It's about the true value of materials and the high quality of craftsmanship. So the idea is to have a technological platform and a handcrafted cabin that could be translated into the future, even if drivetrain technologies change in the future. I wanted to share a bit of my process here with these mock-ups that I did mainly to explore with the atmosphere that I could create from structural elements, and they also helped me to validate the proportions, which later were validated in full scale using virtual reality. So yeah, it was really a hands-on process in this phase.
Hi, I'm Moritz, and I did my thesis in collaboration with Volvo, and it's not a car, as you can see. I came up with a new version of an airship. So in the future I see car manufacturers more of a mobility provider, and therefore I broadened up Volvo's portfolio and proposed an airship which is meant for continental round trips. And it's a quite holistic concept, so I was taking care of the docking tower and the exterior of the design, and I was focusing actually on the interior, so for me it was important to find a way how to display that the best way. And therefore I modeled the interior and rendered some images for a VR set. So if you take on these glasses, you can experience the whole interior in full scale, which is way better than just having a small scale model, because an airship is huge, so we'll have just a tiny puppet house. But here you can actually feel the size.
The main question of my project was, what if motorcycles could feel alive? So I focused on a new interaction between a rider and his bike. Since AI becomes more and more important in our daily lives, developing ways of human-machine interactions will be crucial for our future. And I worked with the opportunities it could bring to combine an artificial intelligence with motorcycling. So I concentrated on an intuitive and seamless communication between the human and the motorcycle. And they communicate through their sensorial interaction areas, where the rider touches the bike, like you can see here. And my project creates a kind of human-machine symbiosis. That means that the rider steers the bike like an extension of his body, with movements of his whole body. And so the bike needs needs to be able to follow the movements of the human body, and that's why I developed this kind of stripe structure to enable the agility of the bike and also the communication between the human and the motorcycle.
Hi, my name is Ludwig Osmond. This is my master degree project here at Umea Institute of Design, and during the project I've been sponsored by Rolls-Royce Design, working out of their design studio in Munich. And the concept I've decided to call Lux Nomad is a future vision of what happens to Rolls-Royce when technology such as autonomous drive and electric drive becomes the new normal. So with that in mind, the ideation went that, okay, one of the main issues with doing whatever in a car and supplying these experiences is motion sickness. So looking at non-automotive inspirations such as high-speed trains that move from side to side and creates this connection between what's happening outside the car and inside the car becomes closer, and you don't have the same impact. So that's also like the theme of the car, that it separated this kind of technical platform with the powertrain, the engines and everything, and then also like the main body that can move and tilt sideways when it's driving.
I'm Kishin Patel. I'm from India, and I did my bachelor's in product design from NID in India, and I was always interested in car design, so I decided to come to Umea. My project is Mercedes Eurotrans, and it's a vehicle for intercity travel, like long distance travel, connecting cities. So the idea behind this vehicle is that it's a level 5 autonomous vehicle, and as it is traveling on highways, it can be really fast. And to be fast, it has to be aerodynamic, to be really efficient, to save fuel, and also to be quicker. So that's why the proportions are very special. That it feels weird that the car is really narrow if you look at it, but if you understand the idea behind it, it's narrow and long to be as aerodynamic as possible. It's inspired by the C111 prototypes, which were built by Mercedes in the 70s, which were also the ideas to make cars efficient at high speeds.
My name is Antti Laukkanen, and this is my concept Volkswagen V-Trek. What is transportation? For most of us it's obvious that it's a physical movement from A to B, but what it can also be is mental. For example, you can read a book and you are transported to another place in time. And especially in the future, when people are valuing experiences more than anything else, it is important that we deliver that experience to them. And physical transportation can be seen more as a necessity and not a way to deliver that experience anymore. In the future, because of urbanization, people are becoming more and more disconnected from nature, especially young users. And nature can be a place where you don't even have access to anymore, like it is already today in some cases. This is why I wanted to create a way that the people in megacities can connect to nature instantly and easy from the city itself. Volkswagen V-Trek aims to give equal access to everyone to these beautiful places instantly and easy. So the design of the platform takes inspiration from something that is familiar to all of us, flowers. It resembles a flower, and especially when the platform opens up, it looks like a blossom. And the interior follows the same theme. It's organic, and it has the same structure as the exterior does. Because of the physical movement that the user needs to feel, the platform is built with a gyroscopic structure, so that it enables movements to all directions along all the axes needed.
Hi, my name is Falmouth Ellison, and this is my project with Blick & Co. And it's about making the automotive business embrace the circular mindset. While the circular mindset is where you reuse and maintain products to keep them in the loop as long time as possible. And it's also a way to, I wanted to make them easy to clean and easy to repair and to reduce the number of parts, of course, to be within this mindset. So I looked into recycled plastic, abroform and some metal to do this concept within this mindset. I also tried to use this, I call it bolt-on aesthetics, because it should be easy to separate the parts if you want to repair them, or it should be easy to take them apart if you want to clean them, for example. So with that mindset I designed this Lick & Co interior with the material of recycled plastic, abroform and felt from organic wool.
Hello, my name is Sami Laiho and I come from Finland, and this is my transportation design thesis called Lexus Project Heliotrop. And basically it's a car project that has two pieces, an autonomous platform and then personally owned capsule. And why is this? The personally owned capsule is something that the user can take and connect with the Lexus Heliotrop building. And at the same time, the platform can be used for other users to share. The apartment contains a toilet, shower, and all the necessary things for you to live every day. But what it's not offering for you is a place to communicate with each other. And that's when the car comes in. So the capsule is something that offers you a place to communicate with someone. It's offering you two chairs and a table. It's really simple, and even if it's a futuristic car, it's not giving you a lot of screens and futuristic solution, but it's really about primitive idea of having a space for conversation with another person.
This is a Highnest, a Toyota Highnest. It's a floating home, hydrogen floating home. The Highnest can connect with each other by using the autonomous driving system. It has also a hydrogen fuel cell system. I think it's a new style of transportation design because I want to aim to create between house and boat. I want to combine the two different type of transportation design. I want to combine the other elements like dining room and kitchen and furniture. It's a new style of design. This is a living space. People can together, and it's a communication space in this Highnest. This is bed space. This is a lower floor. I mean, it's under sea. And this bed is suspended from ceiling, and people can feel the floating in the sea. This is a workroom. He can get the privacy because this is a big wall, and people enjoy the sea viewing.
My name is McDonald, and this is my Aurora project. The idea behind this was to see the increase of space tourism as the future moves forward with the rise of the commercialization of space. There was a lot of research that went into the design of this shape, and a lot of it was dictated by the engineering principles that exist from a lot of the aviation industry and a lot of existing spaceship concepts. Stuff that we see from NASA's, the space shuttle, these are all really good form factors and inspirations to bring forward. There's a lot of glazing and a lot of open surfaces on this space shuttle, but this is protected by the hull of the spaceship. And when you enter into space, the capsule opens up and comes above the ship with the ship dropping away. And this creates an experience of 360 degrees, or the sensation of floating within space. The mood that I was trying to create with this experience, very few people have ever had this experience of space. So I had to think very early in this process of what were something that people have experienced before that can give a sensation they're familiar with. And obviously using something where you have these large yachts that people can lounge on, climbing to the top of a cliff and looking down and getting the majestic view of everything. These are experiences that people can have today, but you can only imagine amplified if you go to space and see it.